In the vast theater of the cosmos, Voyager 1 continues its lonely journey. This tiny probe, launched in 1977, is humanity's most distant emissary, a testament to our curiosity. It carries the golden record greetings, music, and the sounds of Earth drifting through interstellar space. Voyager 1 gave us our first close-ups of Jupiter's storms and Saturn's rings, revealing wonders we'd only imagined. In 2012, it crossed the heliopause, becoming the first human-made object to enter interstellar space. Now, it samples the fabric of our galaxy, sending back precious data from the cosmic void. Each signal is a puzzle piece, helping us understand our place in the Milky Way. Voyager 1 is the embodiment of our drive to explore, a silent monument to human ingenuity. It may travel for billions of years, carrying our story into the stars. For nearly 50 years, Voyager 1's faint radio voice brought us news from the frontier. It was a steady beacon, whispering discoveries from the edge of our solar system, a testament to human curiosity and ingenuity. Each transmission was a reminder of how far we had reached into the unknown. But in November 2023, that voice turned to gibberish. Its data stream became incomprehensible. The familiar patterns of information were replaced by chaos, leaving scientists puzzled and concerned. The spacecraft was alive, still receiving commands, but its science and engineering data were lost. It was as if Voyager could hear us, but could no longer speak in a language we understood. The culprit, a malfunction deep in the Flight Data Subsystem, or FDS, the digital brain that packages Voyager's information for Earth. This critical system, built with 1970s technology, had suddenly failed after decades of faithful service. At over 15 billion miles away, every command takes nearly 2 days for a response. The vastness of space makes even the simplest troubleshooting a marathon of waiting and uncertainty. Troubleshooting from that distance is an exercise in patience and precision. Each attempt to communicate is a leap of faith, hoping for a sign of progress. The engineers suspected a memory failure in the FDS, likely caused by decades of cosmic radiation. Tiny particles from deep space had finally taken their toll on Voyager's aging circuits. Diagnosing a single faulty chip on a 1970s computer, now farther from home than any human creation, was a daunting challenge. The team had to rely on their knowledge of ancient hardware and intuition honed by years of experience. They couldn't reboot or run diagnostics. They had to become cosmic detectives, piecing together clues from garbled signals. Every fragment of data was a potential lead in the search for answers. The mission's fate hung on their ability to solve a mystery billions of miles away. The pressure was immense, but so was the determination to succeed. Would they find a way to restore Voyager's voice? The world watched, holding its breath as the team raced against time and distance. The world waited for an answer, united in hope for a message from the silent traveler at the edge of the stars. NASA's engineers began a painstaking investigation, combing through every line of code and every byte of data, determined to uncover the source of Voyager 1's mysterious malfunction. The stakes were high. This was a spacecraft billions of miles from home, and every decision had to be perfect. They sent a series of carefully crafted commands to probe Voyager's memory, searching for any sign of corruption or irregularity that could explain the bizarre signals coming from deep space. In March 2024, a breakthrough finally arrived. A memory readout revealed a unique, anomalous pattern that stood out from the rest, a digital fingerprint of the problem. The evidence pointed to a single failed chip, just 3% of the FDS memory, but it was a section that proved absolutely critical to the spacecraft's operation. This tiny chip stored the essential instructions for packaging and transmitting data back to Earth. With it corrupted, Voyager was trapped in a loop of nonsense, unable to communicate anything meaningful. The diagnosis was a triumph of ingenuity and persistence, but the solution would demand even more creativity and technical skill. Physical repair was impossible. The only option was a kind of digital brain surgery, performed from billions of miles away, with no room for error. The plan was bold: move the affected code to healthy memory locations, updating every reference and pointer so the software could still function as intended, despite the scattered instructions. This was risky. One mistake could end the mission forever, erasing decades of exploration and discovery. The engineers had to rewrite the system's logic, ensuring that the scattered code fragments could still work together seamlessly, as if nothing had changed. It was like scattering a paragraph across a book and then rewriting the table of contents so the story could still be read in the right order, a puzzle with cosmic consequences. The fate of Voyager's mission, and perhaps its final messages from the edge of the solar system, depended on their precision and resolve. Could they pull off this unprecedented fix, rewriting history from across the void? The world held its breath, waiting for a sign from the silent traveler in the dark. The NASA team meticulously dissected the corrupted software, searching line by line for clues, and finding pockets of healthy memory for the vital code. It was a painstaking process, requiring not just technical skill, but also patience and intuition, qualities that can't be programmed into a machine. On April 18, 2024, after days of intense effort and sleepless nights, they transmitted the first patch, a message of hope sent across the void, carrying with it the collective determination of everyone involved. After a 45-hour round trip, the signal returned. Voyager's data was clear again. The team held their breath as the first healthy packets arrived, confirming that their solution had worked. For the first time in months, the spacecraft's health and status were readable. The numbers on the screen told a story of recovery, and the room filled with cautious optimism. The patch had worked. Voyager's voice was restored. The faint signal, traveling billions of miles, was once again a lifeline between Earth and the distant probe. This wasn't the work of AI, but of human creativity and deep understanding of decades-old technology. The team drew on experience, memory, and a sense of responsibility to history. The engineers had to think like the original designers, poring over ancient schematics and inventing a solution no one had tried before. They became detectives of the past, piecing together the intentions of those who built Voyager. Over the following weeks, they carefully restored the flow of science data from Voyager's 4 active instruments, each step a small victory in a larger battle against time and distance. By mid-June, the mission was fully back online, exploring the galaxy once more, pushing the boundaries of human achievement even farther. This success was a testament to human ingenuity, our ability to solve problems no machine could anticipate, and to adapt in the face of the unknown. Even in an age of automation, the spark of human genius remains our greatest tool. It is our curiosity, our persistence, and our imagination that keep us reaching for the stars. Voyager's journey continued thanks to the minds that refuse to give up and to the spirit of exploration that endures across generations. The universe was listening again, and humanity's voice echoed farther than ever before. The Voyager rescue highlights a key insight from physicist Michio Kaku. He calls today's AI glorified tape recorders, systems that mimic but don't truly understand. AI scours the internet, remixing human knowledge, but lacks real comprehension or creativity. It can't reason, imagine, or invent new solutions. It simply rearranges what already exists. The Voyager fix required intuition, deep hardware knowledge, and a creative leap. Things AI can't do. Kaku's critique isn't a dismissal, but a reminder. AI is a powerful tool, not a mind. It can't produce new scientific principles or genuine art from understanding. The Voyager rescue shows that for the most novel, complex challenges, human creativity is irreplaceable. Our messy, brilliant spark is still our greatest asset. For now, the frontier belongs to human ingenuity, and Voyager's revival is proof. Kaku envisions a future beyond digital, one shaped by quantum computing. Our current era is built on binary logic, but nature doesn't use zeros and ones. At the quantum level, particles exist in many states at once, superposition and entanglement. Quantum computers harness these properties, allowing a qubit to be 0, 1, or both simultaneously. This unlocks computational power far beyond today's machines. Quantum computing could revolutionize medicine, simulate molecules, and tackle problems too complex for digital logic. In cosmology, it could help us finally understand the symphony of data from missions like Voyager. The next leap in discovery will come from learning to compute with nature's own rules. The universe's secrets may soon be within reach. How could quantum computing transform Voyager's mission? Voyager's data captures the chaotic dance of interstellar space, Cosmic rays, magnetic fields, plasma waves. Today's computers can only scratch the surface, missing subtle patterns hidden in the noise. A quantum computer could analyze decades of Voyager data as a single, interconnected whole. It might reveal faint signals, unknown structures, or new phenomena in our galactic neighborhood. Quantum algorithms could uncover correlations hinting at dark matter or ancient supernovae. The true secrets aren't in the data we lack, but in the patterns we can't yet see. Quantum computing would empower scientists, not replace them, unlocking the cosmic symphony Voyager has recorded. The next era of discovery awaits. Voyager's story is a partnership between human exploration and evolving technology. We send machines to the frontier, then use new tools to interpret their discoveries. The future of space science is a grand symphony, each mission an instrument, each dataset a note. Today, analysts play back the melody. Tomorrow, quantum AI could conduct the entire orchestra. It could synthesize data from dozens of missions, revealing connections invisible to us now. This synergy, human curiosity, robotic exploration, advanced computation, will drive the next age of discovery. We'll send probes farther, and our ability to interpret their findings will grow in parallel. The universe's secrets are woven into the fabric of space-time, waiting for us to listen. Unlocking them will require a continuous dialogue between explorers and thinkers, both human and artificial. The symphony of discovery is just beginning. Voyager's journey is a story of the human spirit, our relentless drive to explore and understand. We are defined by our questions. Where did we come from? Are we alone? What is the nature of the cosmos? The revival of Voyager is a symbol of our refusal to give up on those questions. When the connection broke, we listened, thought creatively, and reached across the void to mend it. Every new discovery changes our perspective and our place in the universe. Voyager, a small probe in the interstellar dark, reminds us of our cosmic destiny. We are part of something vast and wonderful. Our greatest adventure is, and always will be, the quest to understand it all.